Welcome back to the GSMC Dead Ball Sports Podcast, hosted by GSMC Sports Network. I'm your host, Nolan Jamber. Today, we're talking NBA and NFL. Starting off with the NFL is draft day. Finally, after so long, the draft is finally here. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to do one final mock draft for, just one more time. 2025 draft this year. Can't make any more mock drafts, so might as well throw one more out there. After that, switch to the NBA, recap the games from last night, talk about the games for today, and then I want to talk about Nico Harris, whatever you want to call him. Just talk about him. He's always an easy topic to talk about, and there's something interesting happened with him recently that I do want to touch on. So we'll talk about that. But before we get into that, tips and donations. Tips and donations are always greatly appreciated. By tipping and donating, it shows you guys care about the content that we're putting out, and we do put out the best content that we possibly can. So tipping and donating really does mean the world. So if you do want to tip or donate and you're in the live stream, feel free to do so with the super chat and the sticker feature. If you're not in the live stream and you want to tip or donate, the two links in the bio and in the description will help lead you to that site to help donate. Even if you don't want to tip or donate, but you want to show support, feel free to leave a comment in the live stream comment section or in the comment section of the YouTube video or the shorts. We'll get to I'll see the live stream one as soon as you send it in. But the comment section on the YouTube and short might be a little while before I get to that. Not a little while, but a little longer, I guess you could say. But I'll respond to those as soon as I can. I love talking to people, listen and watch. So feel free to do that so I can get to those whenever I can. But like I said, if you do want to tip or donate and you're in the live stream, feel free to do that with the super chat and sticker feature. If you're not in the live stream, feel free to do that with the two links in the bio and in the description. With that being said, let's get in this topic number one for today. Bang. The NFL draft, baby. It's finally here. The NFL draft, after ending the series after ending the season in February at the Super Bowl, we have now waited, 4 months? It's April, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months for the draft to finally arrive. And that space between February and late April / early May is the absolute worst for NFL. Just honestly, NFL fans in general and college football fans as well. There's no football, and NFL and college football are two of my favorite things to watch. And it's the worst. I mean, you kind of feel like in that time there's really nothing going on. I mean, you got NBA, which I also really enjoy watching, but not as much as NFL. And especially at this time of year, especially the date of recording and live streaming this is a really dull time in the NBA. Like, just throughout, I feel like, there's the NBA playoffs and NHL playoffs, but those end in about a month. After that, when the playoffs end, it's just hockey. And, it's just regular season baseball, which, isn't bad, but when your team's not playing, there is nothing to do. There's nothing to watch, any of that, which sucks. But, I mean, this is the best time. The NFL draft is finally here, like I said, and it's just so exciting. It's one of the longer drafts, 3-day process, 7 rounds. It's super fun though. The first day you get the first round. I believe just the first round. I believe the second round. No, just the first round. And then, the best players get selected. Like from college, the best players in college get selected in the first round. Obviously, there's some busts. There's guys who get selected in the later rounds who prove to be superstars. But the first round is where all the big name players will be. All of the big name, stars. Travis Hunter, maybe Shedeur Sanders, Abdul Carter, Cam Ward. All these guys, they're finally getting their spotlight. They're finally getting their time to shine. And it's the best time of the year. It's heading to Green Bay. And being from, Michigan, Detroit, and the draft was in Detroit last year, I was lucky enough to be able to go to the draft. And I can say it was one of the best experiences in my sporting life. Being able to go down, walk the streets of Detroit, just talk to fans, seeing fans from all cities, all states around the U.S. I met people from, Arizona, California, Washington. It was awesome being able to meet all those people just from around the country, sharing this same fan base. We love the NFL, and seeing people come from around the country to show support for their team is also just amazing. It was a great day as well. The weather was nice. The mood was high. I got to go. Obviously, there's like a lot of like pre-signing events. Like players from the hometown team will go to like events for like charities, nonprofits, groups like that. And I was able to go meet Brian Branch of the Detroit Lions at an event. It was amazing, and the draft is just really a really fun time. It's a pretty long time, 7 rounds, multiple hour draft days, but also being able to see all those like young fans, like big celebrities come on stage and announce your favorite team's player. Like it's really awesome. Like being like last year when I saw MMG come onto the stand or come onto the stage and announce one of the Lions picks. I mean, it was awesome. Him being from the same college I go to. He graduated multiple years before me, but him going to the same school I did, him just having a lot, like being from the same state in general, and just him announcing that and seeing someone I grew up watching YouTube on was awesome. And he had like, that little connection of, we love the same team. The NFL draft is just one of the best times of the year. It's at a perfect time, early April, end of April / early May. It's just a really good time because the weather's getting good. Like I said earlier, the vibes, I guess you could say, are high. People are ready to see their favorite player, see their favorite team draft the player of the future, and that's why the draft is so much fun. You just see all these young stars, like I said earlier, finally getting their chance to shine, get their chance to just make a name for themselves. And after today, the best players, all the 32 teams or teams who trade down, whatever, but out of every team in the NFL, every team gets a chance to take a kid and say, hey, we think you're going to fit our team the best. We need you. Come play for us. And getting that call, I can only imagine, is the best feeling in the world. I can only imagine what it's like for, 19-year-old, 20-year-old to get a call from a team saying, we think you're the perfect fit for us. I mean, come play for us. We're going to sign you for a few $1 million, a 2-year contract, or, the rookie contract. I think it's like $4 million 2 years or 3 years. And yeah, we want you to come play. And that's just the best thing in the world. Imagine, getting that call. But like I said, I mean, it's in Green Bay. And Green Bay is a nice city. I mean, it's historical. It's historical, not only just for their football, but just for the city as well. It's also just known for their football, and it's definitely going to be a fun time to watch that tonight. Seeing the commissioner go on, seeing Roger Goodell go onto the stage and get booed is also it's a tradition that he embraces. It's kind of cool that he embraces the tradition of, okay, if they're gonna boo me, I'm gonna put on a smile, wave, make some jokes about it. It's just funny being able to see, a commissioner being able to take the heat like that. It really is cool. But like I said earlier, the NFL draft is it's just perfect. I feel like, I mean, these 32 teams drafting their favorite players. Because training camp starts a few weeks after the draft. I think it's like a week or two after the draft. And I mean, it's gonna be awesome. A lot of big name talent in this draft. Obviously, you got Cam Ward, who's most likely going to be drafted at the number 1 spot with the Tennessee Titans, who have basically already claimed him as, yeah, he's ours, because Tennessee Titans fans, they definitely don't want to see another year of Will Levis. I know no diss to Will Levis, but he definitely hasn't panned out the way that the fans wanted him, the organization wanted them to. They're not going to cut him, but they'll keep him as a backup for sure. They should. I mean, he'd be a serviceable backup for any team, but he's just not a starter. But yeah, Cam Ward, obviously you got the Browns and Giants at 2 and 3, who honestly might trade down because the Jaguars want to trade up, and they want to trade up, try to get Genty. Most likely, they're really eyeing Genty out of Boise State because ETN, I guess he's been injured, but he's kind of been I don't know, flying around the waiver wire. Is he going to get cut? Is he going to get re-signed? I mean, who knows? So, who knows? But there's a lot of big-name guys, a lot of guys in this draft who are going to make an impact in the NFL as soon as they're drafted. A lot of strong defensive players in this draft and offense. I mean, this whole draft is loaded with a lot of talent. Obviously, you got the once-in-a-generation two-way player who's actually, really good, Travis Hunter, the Heisman winner. I mean, that's a once in a lifetime. Obviously, Deion Sanders, a two-way player as well. But getting a guy who not only plays two sides of the ball, but does it very well. I mean, the last time we had a player who was able to play that well, both sides of the ball, I would compare him to probably the The kid out of Michigan, yeah, Julius Peppers. Yeah. Out of Michigan, it was like 2016 when he was at Michigan, and he was a freak. I mean, he was one of the best players in the country, and he's a phenomenal two-way player. But he didn't play two ways in the NFL. He's only a defensive player. Travis Hunter, he wants to play both ways, both sides of the ball, and he's going to be a huge asset for whatever team picks him up. I'm assuming it's going to be the Browns, unless they trade down to get more picks. But if they trade down, I'd be very surprised by that. But wrap this up, honestly. I mean, NFL draft, it's finally here. One of the best drafts to go experience. The environments are just so high. Because most of the time it's outside the arena, the stadium, with all these people just from around the country coming to support their teams. I think it's really cool. And one of the best things about the draft is just meeting all the people and seeing where these big name players go. That's all I got for segment number 1. Next segment, we're sticking with the NFL, talking mock draft. After that, we're done with the NFL, going to the NBA, recap the games from last night, talk about the games for tonight, and then touch on Nico Harrison, who I just want to talk about. We'll get to that after the break.